What's up, everybody?
My name is Anthony Irvin.
You beat yourself?
Yeah,
okay.
CB myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm Jim Green. Don't even need to hit a fucking traffic light.
Okay, good.
Welcome to
One set.
What's up, everybody?
What a fail.
Definitely a fail.
I forgot that you had the Firefly Funhouse clapping going on in
they
there.
did.
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody?
But yeah,
Bunch of rookies over here.
bunch of rookies. Yeah, man, we are back live, and man, what a Raw tonight.
Okay. So, first of all, the crowd was fantastic. Okay.
Yeah.
And I was like, when do I want to talk about the crowd? Obviously we could jump right into the intro of the show, which really set the pace for the rest of the night. And it's like, okay, the Roman Reigns CM Punk segment's going to close the show. So
For sure.
All right, we got Seth in the ring. Is it going to be cool? Is it going to be very okay opener? We got Paul Heyman coming out looking like he hasn't slept. He hasn't shaven. I mean, he clearly didn't shave in a couple days.
All that from a foot stomp.
He's got a sty in his eye, pink eye for 5 days straight. He's leaking. I mean, he's got glaucoma or something from the stomp. I mean, I definitely thought he was going to come out in a neck brace after 2 weeks, from that chair shot. I know that Seth didn't lay into him super hard, but for what it was, I mean, the guy's in his 60s. So, I mean, let's see.
Gambino.
Michael Gambino. Oba helping. Yeah, I don't think Oba was helping Seth specifically. I think Oba was just answering Brock's challenge. And
yeah, I agree. I don't think there's much of a alliance there. I think they're just working in separate things. They both want to put away Brock Lesnar, but Oba's obviously, I've obviously got the official on it tonight, but I could definitely see Brock and Seth, working things out later down the line. But Oba definitely, put the stamp on that. I'm taking him down this time. Yeah.
So, Michael, thank you for joining us in the chat room. Appreciate you. So the whole, just going back to the start of it, Seth in the ring saying anybody aligned with Paul Heyman is dead. And I'm like, okay, we are getting Seth versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, right? That's clearly what they're doing. Out comes Heyman, and he's saying the FAFO, FAFO, FAF5, here comes Brock. And they had the music cued really, really well. So I was happy about that. It wasn't like FAF5.
And then a 5-second pause, and then yeah. I mean, I had it on a little bit of a low volume, but I just saw Heyman doing the 5, and then you just saw everything go in the background. So yeah, it was just they knew the cues. Everybody was on point. It was on point now.
So it was okay, all the masked men are dead. Before. As soon as that music hit, I was like, all the masked men are in trouble. They should just leave now.
Just get the stretcher now.
Just get just get all the stretchers for all the guys. So Brock clears house, gets in the ring with Seth, and it's okay, if Seth is not cleared, actually, then Brock isn't going to do anything to him. If Seth quote isn't cleared, then Brock's gonna kill Seth Rollins right here. And okay, the lights go out, and I was like, "Ooh, what's happening?" Like, I did not think that we were getting what we were getting in that moment. The
I
drums
literally
hit.
thought they were pulling like an Undertaker, that he was gonna just vanish with his whole
That Seth Rollins was gonna
persona thing.
vanish with the yeah, yep.
Then saw the green lights, and at first, again, had it on low volume. I didn't think Oba yet, but then I saw him come out. I'm like, oh my god, they're doing it.
I
They're doing it.
I didn't know either. Like, just I don't know his theme music that well because he hasn't been around that long. I didn't watch
Yeah.
him in NXT like that. So he comes out and I mark out. Like, I'm clapping my hands. I'm shouting real loud. I'm like, I don't care about the neighbors downstairs in the moment. I'm like, I
Right.
just lost it. Um, so I'm like, oh my God, they're doing it. So he gets in the ring, and then I'm like, why is Seth still in the corner? Right.
hmm
Um, so then he kind of approaches Brock. Brock takes his eye off of Oba, turns his back to him, and then Oba pops him. Like, I thought Oba might just pick him up and do like the toss thing that he does.
hmm
He full blown threw him up
Laid
on his
into it.
shoulders and laid him out. And I know the commentator said it, but in that moment, I was like, never seen Brock Lesnar laid out to that capacity right off the gate by anybody ever,
Right.
right? So, I mean, he put his foot on his chest, and I was like, damn,
hmm
dude. I was like, I mean, that was a cherry on top right there.
Yeah, I just
And
saw his foot on the chest and him pointing to the sign. I'm like, oh, okay, they're definitely doing it. Like,
when I tell you the hair was standing straight up on my arm,
yeah.
like I mean, goosebumps. You know, you get goosebumps and you're like, ooh, like crazy. I mean, I haven't
hmm
felt that. I haven't felt that way
We've
about
been saying this
wrestling.
for weeks that we need this match. If they're looking to really build up this Mania, they just put all their chips in on that, and people marked for that. You could
Well,
just tell by the crowd they loved it. So, that is going to be like one of the top three, if not four, within the top five, if you have to put a couple of that weekend coming.
I mean, it is the number one thing I'm looking forward to. Number
Right
one,
now, yeah,
hands down.
definitely the number
Like,
one match I'm looking forward to.
sure. I mean, like Roman Reigns, CM Punk. The story is interesting, and we'll talk about it when we get to the end of the show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Randy Orton to Cody Rhodes. Yeah, interesting. We've all wanted it. Um, should we? I mean, I could go. I feel I could go on and on about this Brock and Oba thing, right? Like, we have
I
been
know.
clamoring for this, and I and I said, like, yo, I like gotta get good sleep tonight, so like we are gonna try to hustle this one.
mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, but holy smokes, we are in for the ride. It is happening. They made the match official towards the end of Raw that it is happening at WrestleMania. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I mean, how could it not? Like, they wouldn't pull the trigger on that intro and be like, yeah, but the match isn't happening.
Yeah, we're gonna
Like,
wait till next week to let's see what Brock says. Like, no, I mean, they had Oba pointing to the sign. We all know what that signal is.
yep.
So,
And I gotta say, like, okay, is like the other part that got me excited was, does that mean Braun Breaker is gonna be good to go? Like, because
mm,
If Seth Rollins is good to go and Braun Breaker is not, because we've been talking about like, oh, they're holding this out, they're holding out this Brock and like the open challenge thing for weeks to just just see and wait until the very last second to see, is Braun Breaker going to be good? This tells me Braun Breaker is going to be good to go, and we're getting Seth and Braun, which
right.
I am also immensely excited for. Obviously, like, it's not confirmed. Like, yeah, it could happen at Backlash. I would hate it if it didn't make it to Mania because it is a Mania quality match. I mean, Braun Breaker deserves to be on the Mania card. It is the year of the Vision storyline payoff.
Mm-hmm.
But I also have to say, like, the week WrestleMania ticket sales had to have forced their hand in booking the match that everybody wants for Obafemi and Brock Lesnar, and they have they have a situation on their hands, right? Like, because if they book Obafemi to beat Brock Lesnar immediately, how was that guy not world champion by SummerSlam and holding that belt for like 5 years? like,
Yeah, I mean,
what do you do with Obafemi after Brock Lesnar like at WrestleMania? It's like, is he just gonna keep murdering jobbers? Like,
right. Yeah, I
like
mean that's got to be an end to that. I mean, I was telling Jen like he has to win at Mania now.
I
And I mean,
mean,
if you had to, do the thing where Brock Lesnar and Oba meet again at SummerSlam and then you get Lesnar winning his last match just to say that he wins his last match, I guess that'd be okay. But if on their first like match together, Oba has to win this one. With
yeah,
all the hype that he's getting, I mean, it's either he has to win at Mania or he loses and gets his comeback at SummerSlam. If they're looking at like doing this twice, it's going to be a 50-50 or Oba's got to be one and done and they just don't do it again. But either way, I mean, I would put my money on Oba winning at WrestleMania because if they're pushing him so hard and they're giving him this shot with Lesnar, they obviously have a lot of trust that this dude's going to go far. So if anything, they have to be like, okay, we're putting all the eggs in you. We're giving you the baddest dude from the roster, and you're taking him out.
yeah. I mean, the only way that I see Brock winning, honestly, is if he does some real like off color, like not Brock Lesnar, like some chicken.
If he goes like full UFC like style that he did before and just starts like,
No, I'm saying like if he does some like chicken heel, like low
mm,
blow to
gotcha, yeah, yeah,
low blow to take him out, kind of, or like the ref's knocked out and Brock cracks Oba with a chair a bunch of times, like
right,
basically, not a clean win. Like Oba
right,
can't Oba can't lose clean here,
mm,
right? Like that's the big thing. So if they like, I would have Oba win the match at Mania, and then somewhere between Mania and SummerSlam, Brock comes out and just annihilates Obafemi. They get a match at if they do like an Extreme Rules kind of thing.
mm-hmm,
Brock Lesnar gets the second win, and then the rubber match will be SummerSlam, and Oba just retires Brock Lesnar. Like Brock Lesnar does not have to face anybody else.
no,
Like it's literally pass the torch to Oba and ride off in the sunset, get out of here. Like Oba Femi is the next big thing. I mean,
mm-hmm.
so my dad texted me at 8:30. He's like, "How do I watch Raw?" I was like, you need to go on Netflix. And by the way, you need to watch from the beginning because it is one of the most wildest intros in recent memory. Like, just
uh-huh,
absolutely wild. And my dad's like, who's this guy? Like, who's this giant? I was like,
right,
he is the next big thing. I mean, I was like, the company has a real problem building new stars. That's why they rely on these, the old timers per
yep.
se.
The ones
And
that already have a built-in, star power to them. But the
yep,
guys that are just trying to, get to that, they're like, okay, we're not trying to risk it. But
yeah. I, he's like, I'm
they're
tired.
doing, they're obviously pulling the trigger with Oba right now. So,
Because they know how desperate they are for like a
mm-hmm.
huge megastar in somebody that
Yeah,
isn't in their 40s. Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, like Randy
mm-hmm.
Orton, CM Punk. These guys are all aging out. We have talked about this.
Yes,
So, like, yes, Braun Breaker, Jacob Fatu, they are young. They are the future. Obafemi is, uh, he's gonna be the ceiling. He's gonna be the top of the mountain. He's gonna be the one to beat for the coming years, the coming. Oh, how do we beat Obafemi? that's gonna be the
Yeah,
play. The WWE,
dude.
and it's simple. Why wouldn't you just do this for the next 10, 15 years? Like,
Just
he's right
give us
there. He's
Braun.
huge.
Just give us Braun Breaker and Obafemi in the next 5 years, dude.
Yeah, I
That is
mean,
going to be a marquee match.
throw Jacob Fatu in there. I mean, Trick Williams has had a handful of matches with Obafemi. He knows how to work with him. So,
Yes,
I
that'll
mean,
be
we've been
good
saying,
too. Because I mean, he's doing. We've talked about him at length on SmackDown that he's doing great things.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
I mean, it's they have the stars like implemented in there. It's the matter of just getting them to start working into their system, and it seems they're starting it. So it's a lot of good stuff.
I mean, you are building, like, you need to have this unbeatable monster. I mean, Brock Lesnar is going to be retiring. You got to get Obafemi in there and lay the groundwork. Have him take out the beast and retire him and say, you want to make it to the top of the mountain, you have to beat Shao Kahn. You have to beat Obafemi. Like, he's got to be the guy to take out. And it will make everybody work harder to be able to do that. Like, it's got to be believable, right? Like, I mean, they're doing it. I'm stoked. I mean, it just sealed the deal for WrestleMania for me. That I am now instantly, let's go. I mean, I felt good about where they were going with the card. Excuse me. This is it. Okay. Let's, speaking of, we got to talk about Randy Orton heel turn on SmackDown.
I was gonna say we can at least talk SmackDown in his little small promo on Raw, but yeah, definitely from SmackDown this past week, him turning on Cody, obviously being the heel. A lot of people are saying it should have been Cody, but you made a good comment in our One Set Fam Facebook group. And I mentioned that, what do you guys feel about, the fact that it probably should have been Cody? But you're like, his merch sales are way too high and too important for him to turn heel right now.
He is this generation's John Cena. He's connected with the kids. Like, it's gonna be hard to turn him. You need somebody to replace him. Like, you need somebody to step up and be that next children's hero type guy before you can turn Cody Rhodes, and somebody has to step into that role. They need to see someone that they can book into that position so that they can turn Cody Rhodes. Because, I mean, again, Cody Rhodes ain't getting much younger. I think he either did just resign, or he said his next contract that he signs will be his last one. So it's around the corner. Like, it's happening, right? I was telling you before we started how I was like basically almost totally asleep when the Cody and Randy segment happened on Friday, and how I woke up and I saw him bloody, and then I saw the chair shot, and I was like, oh, Cody's dead. And just oh my God. Yeah, but I did watch that back, and I was like, okay, you want to talk about San Antonio, Texas being an awesome crowd for this Raw tonight? That Phoenix, Arizona crowd for SmackDown was not good. It was just not good. And I mean, the rest of SmackDown didn't really give them a lot of a reason to be.
Right.
I thought the contract signing might have been like, oh, maybe we are getting Drew in the mix, or Jacob. Like, maybe there's still room for that Fatal 4-Way to be a thing. Not that that's what we thought was the best for business idea. But that contract signing was literally built in for a heel turn from one of them, because going into Mania, you had face on face. Like, there's no great story to tell there, right?
Yeah.
We just hoped it would have been Cody. And like, let me tell you how it is the wrong decision aside from the merch sales. Randy Orton basically decimates Cody Rhodes in a way that we had never seen. He sat in the ring Now I got to tell you, after he slammed the chair down on Cody's head, so to
Mm-hmm.
speak, he gets up and he goes to unfold the chair. The camera goes back to Cody, and Cody's eyes are open. I'm like, what? Why?
Yeah. Wrong timing, guys.
Yeah, that was. I was like, his eyes should have been closed until the next Saturday morning, at least. Let everybody clear out of the building, and the kids be looking back and be like, "Mommy, his eyes are still
Yeah,
closed."
he's still closed.
Like,
What about Cody?
what about Randy Orton is sitting in the ring with the belt, and people are chanting Randy Orton's name.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
That's how
he'll be a heel or a face. He's still going to get the cheers. So it's
everybody
going to be
wants
hard
him
to
to win.
Yeah. Everybody wants him to win.
Everybody wants him to win. People are tired of this Cody business. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm bored of Cody Rhodes, and like I had been on the fence about it for a while, and I'm like, okay, if they book it right, because like Triple H is going to do everything that he can to make Cody Rhodes look good, right?
Yeah.
I'm over it. I mean, I'm just over it. I'm ready for something new from Cody Rhodes, or else like I'm just going to be like same old stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's to the point that everybody wishes it was Cody, but I do agree with the fact that, Randy can be the better heel because he has that, mindset that he can be a good guy and then just light switch and he can just turn on you really quick, aka Viper mentality. So
we know it
it's
works.
Easy. It's easy.
We know it works.
So I'm looking forward to, seeing him because we haven't gotten this Randy in a long time. So it'll be good to see him in this, Viper heel thing going into the next couple weeks. And, this is obviously not the last time we're going to see both of them, in the ring most likely. They'll probably have one or two more times. They'll have a couple separate ones, but I'm sure we'll get another one of them in the ring together, within the week or two before WrestleMania. But basically with how he was taking his promo tonight was just even a start of like, you're not the only royal family or, one of the bigger families within this company. Sometimes people forget he's a generational superstar too. So it's like, he's putting his stamp back in that and, reminding people that he's a person to be reckoned with. So,
yeah. Oof, I just lost my train of thought there for a moment. My bad.
It's the Viper.
I do think that all in all, aside from what we'll get to with Punk and Roman tonight, I think that the Cody and Randy the altercations that they're going to have leading up to WrestleMania will be more physical based on how that just went down. It's not like Randy Orton smashes Cody Rhodes' head with the chair, and then they're just going to get in the ring and chat next week. Like,
definitely not next week. Yeah,
it's going to be. I mean, maybe Cody Rhodes is just off TV this Friday.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I kind of don't see that. I think that they need him at all the SmackDowns to help build the feud.
I mean, we got something with Randy tonight, so you can probably have like Cody not in like there. He'd probably doing like a backstage or something outside of the arena type promo. Basically going off of what happened. And then that's when we start getting, a little bit more, intimate things.
Yeah. Just going to say the Rhea Ripley and Jay Cargill exchange once again, not super great. Just kind of like, I'm kind of like, just get to the match. I just want to.
I got more muscles than you. No, I got more muscles than you. I can bench 350. Prove it.
Yeah, I'm just like, just let Jade have a good match is all I want to see. Honestly, like
100%.
Like we know Rhea's going to be stellar. I just hope it's a good match. I hope Jade has a good showing. Let's move along on Raw here. The Americanos had their one-on-one match, which I was like, they're really doing this on Raw. Okay, here we go. And it
Mm-hmm.
was killer. I thought it was a little surprising. The alleged Chad Gable Americano went full SpongeBob, ripped his pants.
Yeah, I didn't see the full match, but I saw a little bit of the beginning, and that's about all I got to see. But hopefully they get to
Okay.
run this back for,
It was
maybe a
it was really
Mania
good.
match. So
One of the alleged Ludwig Americano's cronies, it might have been Pete Dunne, it might have been Tyler Bate, um, ran in like when the ref wasn't looking and slid the plate into Ludwig's mask
yeah.
while he was laying down. So then Gable ran around the outside, took out the other crony, jumped up onto the corner, went for the headbutt, and Ludwig had the plate in the mask. So it was a really clever finish. I actually enjoyed it. I was like, okay, somebody.
Gotcha.
It was
I
probably
think they
Chad
did
Gable
that one of
who
the
thought
other
about it.
times too, where his, little guys, they took it and put it into his mask instead of Ludwig and how Chad used to do is just actually putting it in his mask, but somebody
Just
else was
slid
putting
their
it
own.
in. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, interesting way to end it. But again, it continues it. So,
Yeah, definitely. So it was a great match. You should go back and watch it at some point when you can.
for sure. I'm sure we'll turn it on tomorrow. So I'll be able
Yep,
to retrace that one for sure.
definitely. Roman pulls up. He gets out the car. He's greeted by the Usos. It's a nice exchange. Roman looks into the camera and he basically sends out a signal to his entire family. He's like, all of the cousins. If you know what Jimmy and Jay did, you should take note. And it doesn't have to be now. And at WrestleMania, Phil is mine. Anytime after that, have at him.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I think we were talking about this last week. Is like CM Punk now has the never-ending war that he used to have with Seth Rollins. It's now with the Bloodline.
Yep.
It is now with the Bloodline going forward. If he manages NXT at all in the future, if Shawn Michaels is done doing it and CM Punk ever runs NXT, literally Roman's kids or whoever's kids, Jimmy's son, Jimmy's kid, when he grows up in 20 years, can go after Punk and be like,
Right.
"You're dead. You're
You
dead."
remember what you said? Like, not
You,
really.
you remember when you said that thing about Roman's dad? Man, that was like 20 years ago.
People don't
Yeah.
forget.
Yep. So cool backstage moment with the original Bloodline with the three of them. They had a couple of them. I saw the second one but wasn't super paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
Just in the mix of school stuff. They have a Liv Morgan promo video basically talking about how they had to get rid of Finn, basically no Finn Balor on Raw tonight, which was fine.
I'm okay with
But
it.
yeah, I am too, because Liv Morgan in the promo did the work and was like, Finn, I've been watching, you and your lies. I've been watching you be sneaky this entire time. And it's just nice to have watched it finally unfold and you get yours. The truth is you got soft. And I'm like, here comes the demon. Okay.
It's coming.
Oh yeah. I mean, once she said that, I was like, oh, yep, we're definitely getting the demon at Mania, because he's going to be like, soft, hold my beer. Here we go.
Soft? Yeah.
Soft? Yeah, okay. Totally fine. They did it that way. AJ Lee versus Bailey. We had Bailey winning this to set up Bailey versus Lyra
I was definitely
Valkyria.
surprised at the outcome of this one.
I was too. I thought AJ Lee had a very all right showing for her first televised match in forever, because when we say televised, we mean Raw or SmackDown.
Yeah.
She's had only the PLE matches. They go to commercial, they come back, they show Penta backstage. Well, they showed JD McDonough getting up in Adam Pearce's face about Penta defending the IC title in an open challenge. And Pierce was like, Dominic is not cleared. He actually took a nasty chair shot at the AAA show on Saturday night.
I heard him saying something that Dom wasn't cleared, so
Yeah,
wasn't sure of the reason.
they showed the chair shot on TV, and it was like, oh, it was like the chair got chucked at his face, and
You know what? Yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
the one side of the chair caught him in the head. I'm like, oh, that
Yeah.
doesn't look good. Tough stuff booking Dominic Mysterio in a AAA match, and you're 6 weeks out from Mania. Like, you're putting him at risk for injury before WrestleMania. Like,
Yeah. Probably could have been another reason why they took Finn off, because Dom couldn't work. No reason to have Finn, so they just kind of let that slide until probably next week. See what
that's
happens.
a good point. If Dom couldn't work, then there's no use for Finn anyway. Yeah,
and hence the reason why you probably had Liv doing the promo tonight instead of Dom saying something.
Yep.
So
yep, and it
totally
all
connects.
Yes. Puzzle pieces be piecing together.
Before we keep going, just want to let people know that we are live. We appreciate everybody being in the chat. We know we have a couple of people watching. Feel free to leave some stuff in the comments with us. What you thought about Raw tonight, what you thought about SmackDown earlier on last Friday. What are your thoughts going into WrestleMania? We want to be chatting with you guys, and we're just kind of doing our own breakdowns from tonight. So we just want to make sure that you guys know that we are taking your comments and reading your comments as well. So
absolutely. Thanks, Anth. So, come back from commercial. Oh, what I was getting at, JD was chatting with Adam Pearce, and then it cuts over to Penta. Did you see this? It cuts over to Penta, and he's just like, and he's like,
yeah, just hits the dance.
I was dead. I was like, oh my god, give us more of this, Penta. It's so good.
Yeah,
he's just kind of like,
I was telling you, like they're doing so good with his run right now. They're just letting him, just do match after match and just let him shine. The Dragon Lee match was great tonight. They had them both on in the spotlight. Great match. Keep feeding us Penta and having him do great matches.
People will say Penta is overrated in this, and I'm like, okay, you got to understand, Penta is 39, about to be. He is our age. He is going to be 40 years old. So, like, is he as agile as an AJ Lee or these other guys that are in their 20s? Definitely not. And then everyone's like, yeah, but look at Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio is one of a kind. Like, you can't compare anybody to him. Okay, he is at the top of the Lucha Mountain. All right. Penta has the aura about him that just he's captivating, right?
Yeah.
Like AJ Lee, Dragon Lee. There we go.
I figured that's who you're talking
about. I mean, the commentators botch it. So, like,
I was gonna say they did. Right? I thought they botched it and giving him saying it was AJ Styles. I'm like, that's Dragon Lee. Why are they saying AJ Styles? But he hit the Styles Clash. I'm like, okay, that's why they mentioned. Clash. That's why they mentioned AJ Styles. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I thought Michael Cole was just drunk off his commentator booth. And like AJ Styles getting all pent. I'm like, what are you talking about? And then they did the review. I'm like, oh, okay, he did the Styles Clash, so paying homage to AJ Styles. I'm like, okay, got you, Cole. Good job.
Yeah, it's totally fine. I actually loved AJ Lee. AJ Lee, there it is again. Whoopsie. Dragon Lee hitting the Styles Clash was well done. It's not like he hit it and it's like, that was kind of sloppy.
He
nailed it. And on Penta too, who is Dragon Lee is a small dude, right? Like, so
yeah.
Great match. I mean, every time Dragon Lee hits that dive, that suicide dive through the rope to the commentator table, it's a sight to see. You don't see anybody else doing that move, and it's like, dude, it is like a spectacle every time he nails that. Yeah, other than that, I mean, we have Theory and Logan Paul backstage with Paul Heyman basically like, we'll take care of Seth Rollins, and Paul Heyman's like, don't you get it? That's what Seth Rollins wants you to do. He wants to divide us, and that's how he's getting us. And basically they were like, okay, so you want us to go over after the tag titles? And it's like, okay, we're getting the Usos versus Logan Paul and Austin Theory
Yeah.
at Wrestle. Like, it's like, okay, it fits. It's going to be a good match. It's going to be a fun match.
Well, they actually made that official for next Monday. So it'll be the Usos and Logan Paul and Austin Theory next Friday. Jeez, next Friday. Monday. Monday.
It's because I was watching that Dragon Lee AJ Lee thing.
We're watching all over.
Like,
next Monday, it'll be the Usos and Logan Paul.
Our adrenaline is that level high because of this Oba Femi Brock Lesnar stuff. Like, I'll just tell you, like, that's how much our mind is racing right now. Okay.
Yeah. Just stoked as stoked can be on it, man.
Yeah. So that match that is set for next Monday, I would imagine it ends in a screwy finish of sorts, and it just gets us to Mania, or another team gets in the mix and we get like a multi-tag match.
I can see it becoming like a multi-tag WrestleMania match, because we'll get, it looks like there may be another tag team in there, so we might get like a four-way tag team or a triple tag team, one of those things.
There's
for sure.
There's just no major feuds, like no major tag team feuds on Raw. Like, that whole division is just kind of meh. And it has been. Unfortunately, for like even since before last year's WrestleMania, it was like New Day versus the War Raiders for no good reason last year, and it's like the Raw tag division has just been kind of meh. After that, we got ourselves Natty and Maxine. I did not see this match. I was packing myself up, getting ready for the day tomorrow. I was like, I don't need to see this. Just like fill me in, whatever happened. It sounded like Natty hit a decent sharpshooter to close that match out.
Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. I was in and out of it, but I think we mentioned this either last week or within the last two episodes. I mean, I'm okay with Natty in her heel character. I think it's a good change for her instead of being the happy-go-lucky type of thing. I think she's, obviously having a lot of fun with it. But again, it's just not something I'm like, I got to sit down and watch this match.
Yeah, it's a good change.
They'll obviously bring this to Mania and let that kind of just end at Mania.
Yeah, or they don't do anything with it at Mania. Or maybe it's on the pre-show that the first hour is free on ESPN to try to hook some viewers. Now, if they're going to try to hook viewers from watching it on regular cable to sign up for the ESPN app to watch like the whole WrestleMania, they're going to feed it some good stuff to try to hook people to get the app. So I don't see them doing Natty and Maxine in the opener on ESPN, right?
Yeah.
That is,
I mean, I do got to say that they did actually start making, changes with the cable providers. So since we have Xfinity, I was able to get the ESPN bundle added into our bills, and then you don't have to worry about it.
So did you get rid of your VPN business?
I got rid of all that, yeah. I'm like, I don't have to worry about it. So I'm like, VPN, bye. Gambino, Bad Bunny cost division next week.
I mean, if that gets us to Logan Paul versus Bad Bunny, I am here for it. Otherwise, if that's not the case and we're not getting Bad Bunny in a match at Mania, I definitely can see Bad Bunny in a match with Logan Paul at Backlash. I mean, Bad Bunny is the biggest star in the world right now. It's like him and Taylor Swift are apparently like right here, according to some metrics, which is crazy awesome for Bad Bunny. But like, if he is on that level of stardom, I don't see any reason why he doesn't make it on WrestleMania somewhere in some capacity, especially if they have Jelly Roll going on WrestleMania.
Yeah, you'll definitely get Jelly Roll in there too.
I'm not dog Jelly Roll. I think the guy has put in a lot of work to be able to get in the ring and be involved in the way and the capacity that he is.
He was doing good work on Friday with the whole Randy and Cody and doing that whole thing. So you could definitely tell he puts actual work and time into it too.
Yeah. But, I mean, Jelly Roll took a spill and rolled on the ground outside the ring. Like Randy pushed him and he just went down to the ground and
Yeah.
took a spill. I was like, good for you. I mean,
Right.
in the Unreal documentary, they showed Jelly Roll training and showed him like actually rolling on the ground. I'm like, damn, dude, get it.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see where Jelly Roll works into. I mean, he's going to be worked into the match since he and Randy are like, super tight from their tag match, right?
Yeah.
At SummerSlam.
I was gonna say, as far as like Bad Bunny, just give me Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest so he can take out Damian Priest for the love of God, so we don't have to see Damian Priest anymore. I will, and if he does, I will buy all of Bad Bunny's albums in Spanish, so I don't even have to. I will literally just put that on. Just the fact that he took out Damian Priest for me. That's how much I hate Damian Priest. I will literally buy all of Bad Bunny's albums in Spanish because he took them out.
I'm crying. I'm crying. As soon as you said in Spanish, I was gone. I was like,
Spanish.
That took me out, dude.
The guy tries to give me English. No, I want Espanol.
Yes. CCC.
CCC.
So we have Raquel going up. We had Raquel go up against Stephanie Vaquer. I did not see the match, but that is there. I mean, she's the henchwoman for the Judgment Day, and there's no way that Stephanie is going to lose going into her title defense at WrestleMania.
She's got to win everything going into Mania. So,
but it's fine because they have an ongoing thing happening, right? So,
yes.
I will say, I feel like up until this episode, it has been like, okay, Liv Morgan is definitely winning that title back, right? I'm like, okay, but how could Stephanie actually retain? And it could be the story is Liv Morgan has been costing Raquel all of these opportunities to get the title. So it could be it's either Raquel inadvertently cost Liv Morgan at WrestleMania, or she deliberately costs. Like, I feel like that is kind of more of the like, okay, which way is she going to cost Liv Morgan and Stephanie is going to retain? Like, I am actually more in that camp right now because I don't think that Liv Morgan does not need to win the title. Like, she's not going to lose stock losing this match. Stephanie Vaquer needs a solid title defense to elevate her stock in the company because she is only a year new in the company, right?
Right.
So I think that's if you're trying to build the future of the business, don't have Liv Morgan beat Stephanie Vaquer at WrestleMania. Like, that just seems to make sense to me. I don't know about you.
My thing, I agree with that. I'll add to it that if you are trying to eventually get Rodriguez on the belt, you give Liv the belt that Monday on Raw, you start building that like heel thing for Raquel to turn on Liv, and you eventually get that at SummerSlam and Raquel beating Liv, because then you'll already have like the Judgment Day, split up stuff, and then you're gonna have the last piece of the puzzle being Raquel splitting away from Judgment Day and them having their feud. Raquel beats Liv at SummerSlam, because again, you don't need Liv to have another long title reign because she's obviously been good without it. It's been proven that she doesn't need the belt to stay relevant.
Right.
But it's on the same fact if you're trying to elevate a new champion, on the other end, you can. I would still obviously love Valkyrie to remain champion, but at the end of the day, if you're trying to get Raquel to win the belt, you either have her, like you were saying, cost Liv, or have some type of involvement in the match where it costs Liv the match and Stephanie keeps it, and then it's a triple threat later down the road, or we just get a singles match out of Liv and Raquel down the lane.
Yeah, I think I was saying last week, you set up the triple threat match at Backlash, and you have
Yeah.
Liv pin Raquel, and then Stephanie doesn't eat the pin, and it protects her, right?
Protects her.
And then
Right.
and then you have Liv with the belt, and then that just blows up the Liv and Raquel stuff, and then you eventually have Raquel taking it off Liv because that's what makes the most sense, right? Like, but
Mm-hmm.
it's like, are they gonna stretch that out until next year's WrestleMania? Which is like that. Oh my! The Finn and Dom stuff was apparently supposed to go down at SummerSlam last year, and they were like, we still see stock in this, and they dragged it out. It's like it was way too long, way too long.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get into Roman Reigns was advertised for the show, and he was coming out to close out the show. And I gotta say, I was expecting this to get really good based off of how big the opening was.
Mm-hmm.
And I messaged you, and I was like, "This is good." Like at the start of it, I was like, I felt like it was heating up as soon as Roman said the thing about Punk's wife being AJ
Yeah.
Lee being a part timer. I was like, "Oh, they're cooking, they're cooking."
Now
And
yep.
and then it died from there. Like I gotta say, it was overall by the time it was done, and it was Roman Reigns got punked, all puns intended, from CM Punk 2 weeks ago about saying he was going to bury Roman Reigns next to his father. So
Mm-hmm.
Roman had to clap back with something really big. And what do we get? You're old. And then CM Punk clocks him. Like, you mean to tell me that is what pushed CM
Him
Punk over
to
the
the
edge
limit.
was someone calling him old? I was like, that was really weak for me. I just gotta say, like,
Mm-hmm.
for me to be texting you and be like, oh, this is good. This is good. When I texted that, it instantly got very okay, very okay. And
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, CM Punk punched Roman, he fell down, he's smiling up, and I was like, they need to make this better in the next 4 weeks, because you're going to do that to follow up Randy Orton almost murdering Cody Rhodes on live television.
Yeah. I think they can spin that on the fact that, okay, CM Punk has had the upper hand the last couple weeks, and then with him saying that, oh, I'm in your head, Roman, I'm in your head, but then Roman just takes a small little jab like, you're old, and it takes CM Punk back to his old
And
CM Punk way, and they're like, oh, okay, you're actually able to be still broken in that type
now
of small little
now
thing.
who's in whose head, right? Like,
Yeah, so now it's like, okay, so who's in now? Am I really in your head, or who's a who? So
mhm.
then you can take a little bit of a breather off this to bring in Cody and Randy, bring back CM Punk, Roman Reigns, to be like, okay, where do we go from here? Like, it's a little cooled off, but we need another big moment, because CM Punk has already proved that he can, tangle with Roman on the mic. But yeah, I think like the whole "you're old" is definitely like, okay, you wouldn't have thought that would be something that would really tick off CM Punk, but it's like almost like Roman's tapping into that old CM Punk, that like he has a very short trigger fuse type thing. So I think you can play off the fact that, oh, well, you try to act like you're this brand new CM Punk, but deep down inside you're still that pipe bomb CM Punk that we all know. It's just a matter of me getting to you in that and saying those certain things, so that you can kind of spin it off to that. Like, you're still that CM Punk that everybody knows from back then with the pipe bombs.
Yeah, and to me, I mean, it was a given that we were gonna get, Roman saying some stuff about Larry, like Punk's dog that just passed away.
Mm.
And the fact that we haven't heard anything on that, it's like, yeah, they're saving that for
I was
like
gonna say that
the,
that could be
the
something putting in the
that's got
back
to be
pocket.
like in the go home episode, like, because you're
Yeah.
talking about a man's dog that just died. Like, you
Yeah.
are
If he
you
if
are
he
stripping.
throws that in there to tackle off of burying him next to his father, yeah, that'll just Oh,
that'll
that'll
send them.
be
I
the
mean,
final
if
showdown fight
it,
of like the go home show for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, because I mean, if Roman was able to say you're old and get him to snap on that, it's like as soon as he says some stuff about Larry,
Yeah.
it is going to go nuclear, and then it's going to say, okay, get us to the dance, get us to WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta
He,
say, I gotta go ahead.
no, just kind of saying he did say something about AG Lee, obviously being either like the better, not the better wrestler, but I guess better marquee person or something within
I,
those lines. So he did kind of take a shot at his wife, but yeah, I would say like if he does put that saying of like taking a shot with his dog or saying something off the cuff about his wife, that mean if him saying that you're old got him off, those two things are definitely gonna really get
rattle
him.
him. Yeah,
Yeah, so looking
definitely.
forward to it.
Yeah. I gotta say, as much as and again, just like the way things are unfolding, it's like, okay, we basically were like, I don't see how Roman Reigns doesn't win this match, right? Um, how does Roman Reigns not win this match? Is it now what CM Punk said to the Usos actually like sunk, like clicked with them, and they do actually turn on Roman at WrestleMania, and it basically helps put away Roman and CM Punk retains. If CM Punk was ever to win in the main event of WrestleMania in his career, it would be this WrestleMania. It would be this one because he might not ever main event again, right? Like, so it's
Right.
kind of like, I mean, how many times has Roman Reigns main evented? More than anybody else, and he has won most of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and again, there is really no lowering Roman Reigns' stock, right? I mean, he
Yep.
is the face of the company. He is QB1. So, I don't know, man. Interesting stuff. I thought it was one of the best Raws I've seen in a long time. The intro certainly helped. The crowd
Yeah.
mega helped. I will say the closing segment, if it had actually hit on all cylinders, I would have been like, this is the best show. This is the best Raw of the year. Easy.
Mm-hmm. We're
And
definitely
it
getting, to that, go home show period. Like I feel that, they're saving a couple big moments, but they're definitely, these last 2 weeks have been like, I think great, and like setting up a lot of stuff. So I think we're gonna get some really good episodes coming in the next like 2-3 weeks that are gonna be like, oh, okay, I cannot wait to watch this WrestleMania. It's funny how we were
well,
saying this like last month, and we're like, we don't know what's gonna happen, and it was like right before the Chamber, we're like, this is getting weak. After the Chamber, now we're like, okay, stoked, let's go. Everything's caught on fire at this point.
and I think what their ticket sales were so bad, they were in such a
Yeah, that
desperation
that
mode
definitely
that
throws a lot
that
at it
they
too.
were like, okay, we actually just have to give the people what they want, and which is
Mm-hmm.
why I think a big like if Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker doesn't happen at WrestleMania, and we still got Brock Lesnar and Obafemi, that was them literally listening to the fans and saying, we need to book this match to sell
Yeah,
tickets because they know people are gonna go buy tickets now to go see Brock Lesnar and Obafemi at WrestleMania. If I lived close enough and I didn't have to fly,
I would
like
buy it. Yeah.
I I I would pay to go to WrestleMania just for that match,
Mm-hmm.
just for that, because we will be watching the crowning of the next big thing, the guy who is
I would
about
probably
to
pay
take
the
it.
300 to sit in the nosebleed just to be in the building for that match for sure.
Anth, I'm stoked. I am stoked for
Yeah,
WrestleMania
man.
because of that one match. And I mean, not that I'm not excited for the other stuff that we talked about, but like that one thing, I'm like, we are 9 months away from Christmas 2026, and WrestleMania is coming in April. Christmas is coming early this year, dude. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, people talk about how the like the opening weekend of the regular season of the NFL is like Christmas for them. This Oba and Brock match is like Christmas is coming early for me. Like, I can't wait. I am legit that level excited for this match. I am so excited.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be great, dude.
On that, shall we wrap this one up? Are you good with that?
Yeah, man. I think we were able to hit everything. And again, everybody, just let us know what you thought of tonight. And we are live, but we'll be doing some lives in the next couple of weeks as we get closer to Mania. We've been starting to do this. This is our actual second live, and I think we're kind of liking this feel of recording live on Mondays, and then we actually still put the replays up on Fridays. So if you miss this, you'll be seeing the replay on Friday. But being able to talk to people in real time and kind of feeding off the whole episode has been a cool vibe. So before we go, just want to do some promos for you guys. So if you guys are here for the first time, we are the One Set Podcast. My name is Anthony Irvin, and I'm here with my co-host Jim Green. And you guys can check us out right here on YouTube at One Set Pod, and also on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Make sure you're also following us on X. We are a couple weeks into X, so make sure if you are on X, subscribe and follow us over there so we can start going live on that platform as well. So, and as always, Jim, let everybody know where they can hang out with us outside of our episodes as well.
That is the Facebook group One Set Famhausen. Again, the Facebook group One Set Famhausen. All right.
We didn't even discuss that tonight. How he just cursed Grayson Waller, and he tried to get Kofi, and then Kofi just throws Grayson in front of him. So it was perfect.
Dude, we didn't talk about it because I actually missed it. I must have been like out and about getting ready for tomorrow kind of thing.
Yeah, it was a good little segment. They're just going on the rails with that, dude. I love it now.
In all actuality, Facebook group One Set Fam. Come find us. Come hang out with us. We'd love to catch up with you on all things WrestleMania. Anth, brother, I love you. Thank you for hanging out as usual. To everybody who tuned in, and to all of our fans, this has been One Set. All the love to you.
Peace.